Good evening and welcome to, is it on? It's on. Good evening.
Good evening and welcome to Hahnville High School's 2022 commencement exercises. My name is Lily DeLon, Senior Class President, and I will be presiding as your Mistress of Ceremonies. Please remain standing for the invocation by National Honor Society President Anaja Hickerson, the presentation of the colors by the Air Force Junior ROTC, and the national anthem by the HHS Band and led by the ensemble.
If you would choose to do so, please bow your heads at this time. Dear Heavenly Father, the class of 2022 would like to offer gratitude and respect to you. Undoubtedly, your guidance and presence has made it possible for every last one of us to excel in academics, athletics, and the arts throughout our high school career. Thank you for providing us with the knowledge, willpower, and patience necessary to face the many trials and tribulations of each school year. Thank you for comforting our families and strengthening our hopes as we maneuver through the obstacles that the last 2 years have presented to us. Please, God, I ask that you protect each of the members of this year's graduating class as we continue our separate paths to success. I ask that you assist us with finding the motivation and passion needed to attain our goals and aspirations. Help us to recognize the importance of accomplishing even more than what we imagined possible. May you continue to supply us with the proper tools as life takes us on our next journey. In your name we pray, amen.
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize our school board members. Mr. Alex Suffren, President. Mr. Arthur Oakwin, Vice President. Mr. Ellis Alexander, Ms. Melinda Bernard, Mr. Dennis Knockan, Mr. Clarence Savoie, Mr. John Smith, Mr. John Robichaux, and our Superintendent, Dr. Ken Ortling. The graduates' welcome will be given by Hahnville High School's 2022 salutatorian, Brody Contian.
Good evening. I'm honored to welcome all of you to the graduation ceremony on behalf of the Hahnville High School class of 2022. I want to preface this ceremony by giving a big thank you to all of the people that have made this moment possible. To the parents, friends, and family that have gathered here today, I speak for my peers in saying that we could not have done it without you. From giving us uplifting words after a bad test grade or poor performance at a sporting event, to being there every step of the way in support of our education. You all have stood as a shelter to the maelstrom of troubles that the last few years have been. Each and every one of you have played an influential role in the development of our lives. To the faculty and staff, you shaped this moment. From the dedication of our teachers who come to school every day with smiles on their faces, even through great personal strife, to the school board and administration's prompt decision-making to get our high school journeys back on track in the face of what some would call unusual circumstances. You all have played a role in us being here today, and for that, I thank you. It was a normal Wednesday afternoon when I got a call from Principal Gonzalez about my Chromebook being damaged, and one thing led to another, and suddenly, I'm salutatorian. It took all of 2 seconds for anxiety to set in as I thought about the speech that I would have to give, and another day to realize how misguided these emotions were. I was a part of a class that had faced both a global pandemic and one of the most destructive hurricanes in the history of Louisiana, and I came out for the most part unscathed. And there I was, nervous over speech. It is this experience that helped me to truly comprehend the weight of what we had gone through. Between the short 2-week break near the end of our sophomore year, to the purple gold days as juniors, and finally the platoon semester of senior year in wake of Hurricane Ida, I feel like it's safe to say that we have already faced our fair share of adversity. I believe many of my peers can relate when I say that the mental burden of facing challenge after challenge, wall after wall, that is seemingly insurmountable, has left us fatigued as we enter the last stage of our high school lives. Booker T. Washington, a founder of the Tuskegee Institute, once said that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. And I don't think I only speak for myself in saying that the class of 2022 is pretty successful already. The sheer tenacity and grit required to overcome these trials and tribulations over the last 4 years are highly commendable, and I believe the character developed through overcoming the challenges we face to be here today will ultimately benefit us greatly in the future. To my peers in the class of 2022, while I could mention some cliche phrase about how this is the first day of the rest of our lives, or how this moment defines a new chapter in our book of life, I instead want to give you all some advice that I have learned over the past 4 years. Through all the adversity that we have faced to arrive here today, one of the things I've come to understand is the importance of strong friendships in facing adversity. Whether it be relationship problems or another wide-scale natural disaster, it is almost always easier to overcome life's challenges with a support network of close friends and family there by your side to help you jump over life's hurdles and climb over life's mountains. Personally speaking, I would not stand on this stage if it was not for the friends I've made over the last 4 years, supporting me every step of the way and encouraging me to work harder. Each and every friend that I have made throughout my elementary, middle, and high school education has shaped me in one way or another and has allowed me to persevere through this tumultuous high school experience. Building strong friendships is essential to future life and future adversity that we may face. The philosopher Socrates once said, "Be slow to fall into friendship, but without art end, continue, firm, and constant. These friendships you all have created as a byproduct of years spent together, in and out of the classroom, overcoming a multitude of challenges, will be instrumental in helping you reach greater heights and succeed, even when the odds are stacked against you. So I implore you, Hahnville High School class of 2022, to maintain the camaraderie that you've built among your fellow peers as a result of overcoming some of life's greatest adversity. Thank you.
The HHS Ensemble will now sing the selection, A Million Dreams. At this time, we will have the presentation of the valedictorian and salutatorian by Mr. Gonzalez.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very special welcome to the Hahnville High School class of 2022. Tonight, we honor the graduating class of 2022. However, first we will recognize the two individuals who have achieved the highest honor of academic success in a graduating class. Undeniably, many students in the class of 2022 worked very hard, but in the end, there can be only two graduates who have the honor and the distinction to be named valedictorian and salutatorian. Would Aletta Matthews and Brody Consien please come forward to stand next to Mr. Gonzalez. Earlier this evening, we listened to the graduates' welcome given by this year's salutatorian, Brody Consien. Brody is the son of Alan and Julie Consien of Luling. Brody will be attending the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, where he will major in finance. Following the principal's message, the graduates' farewell will be delivered by the class valedictorian, Aletta Matthews. Aletta is the daughter of Donnie and Rebecca Matthews of Luling. Aletta will be attending Smith College in Northampton, Massachusetts, where she will double major in astronomy and physics with a minor in astrophysics. Aletta and Brody, please know that Hahnville High School and the St. Charles Parish public school system are extremely proud of you and your accomplishments. We wish you the very best as you begin this next phase of your educational journey. Congratulations.
Assistant Principal Mr. Sean Hayden will recognize the students graduating with academic honors.
At this time, we will recognize the students who qualified as cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude graduates. The graduation program provides an alphabetical listing of students in these three categories. First, our Hahnville High School cum laude graduates. These 18 graduates have earned a final cumulative grade point average ranging between 3.58 and 3.779. Students who have earned cum laude, please stand at this time. Join me in applauding these graduates for their accomplishments. From 3.78 to 3.979. I ask that these students please stand so we congratulate you for earning this honor. Our third group of students, these 48 individual graduates, please stand. Congratulations to all our graduates and to these special graduates for your accomplishments and best wishes for continued success.
Mr. Gonzalez will now give the principal's message.
Good evening, Hahnville High School faculty, staff, school board and district members, community partners, and parents. Most importantly, good evening, Hahnville High School class of 2022. It is truly an honor today to address an incredible student body that has continued to defy odds never before experienced by any other HHS graduating class. Students, I believe in the growing complexity of young adulthood. Despite these hardships, you remain steadfast in your goals, thereby receiving numerous accolades and awards. In fact, remarkable. And to all parents, district, and school members, your constant support does not go unnoticed. But tonight, students, the night is yours. So they say that inspiration comes from the most unlikely of sources. It's particularly interesting to note that my inspiration for the words tonight came during story time. You see, the other night, my 5-year-old son Joseph and I were reading a book that I'm sure you're all familiar with and you probably enjoyed yourself when you were younger. I'm referring to Maurice Sendak's Where the Wild Things Are. So in this book, Sendak tells the story of a young boy named Max. Now Max is loud and boisterous. He's known to lash out, make some brash decisions. And when he does, Max is transported to another land, an island of wild things. And on this island, he encounters monsters that roared their terrible roars, gnashed their terrible teeth, rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Max quickly becomes the king of these terrible things and exclaims, "Let the wild rumpus start." But through his time on the island, Max learns to tame the monsters, and in doing so, begins to miss his home. When he decides that it's time to return to that familiar place, the monsters resist, exclaiming, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." He decides his time on the island is to come to a close and returns home to find his supper waiting for him. What many people believe is a story of an imaginative young child who conjures up these fantastical images is actually a powerful lesson of a young person learning to exhibit an essential cognitive process in the face of terrible impulses and temptations. I'm referring to self-discipline. So students, nowadays it seems that all we do is tame monsters. Monsters around us and monsters within us. But the monsters that young adults face are unparalleled. The constant onslaught of social media, peer pressure, the need to establish identity, and the pressure to make decisions how the rest of your life is going to go is unfathomable. This barrage of stimuli can easily condition us to do one dangerous thing: to react. When you react, you are giving away your power, but when you respond, you're staying in control of yourself. You see, responding involves a momentary pause, a pause to think, reflect, or project into the future. By removing those small spaces between our emotions and thoughts, we become nothing more than a part of the rumpus. And it's easy to simply react, sometimes a little too easy. And just like the monsters who claim to love Max so much that they threaten to eat him up, our reactionary habits can swallow us up like that. So class of 2022, you are here because you have developed the self-disciplined mindsets and habits that promote the ability to control your feelings, to overcome your weaknesses, and instead pursue what you think is right, despite the temptations to abandon it. You have tamed some wild things indeed. But in the next chapter of your life, you will encounter entirely new stimuli, never before experienced monsters that will employ new tactics. This time, these wild things come in the form of choices. Choices to make in regards to freedom in a less restrictive college and dorm environment, college professors or bosses that are far from the traditional idea of fair, deceptive credit card offers, predatory student loans that promise a guaranteed future, and car financing offers that just seem too good to be true. All have the possibility of becoming nothing more than a part of the rumpus if all we do is react. You see, discipline is not the inverse of freedom. Rather, it is the pathway to it. So class of 2022, you have come so far and grown so much, and for that, you will always have a special place in my heart. However, your work is not yet done. As you turn your tassels to the side and exit this building and onto the next chapters of your life, I encourage you to remember, you must go through life with more than passion. You must have more than a plan. You must have the discipline and focus to see it through. And when tempted to join the rumpus, keep your goals in mind, take a breath, and respond. Nevertheless, now is the time to take bold measures. So go out there, build something, change history, reshape the world. I'm just excited to have a front row seat. Congratulations.
The graduates' farewell will be given by Hahnville High School's 2022 Valedictorian, Aletta Matthews.
Before I begin, I would like to thank everyone who has helped us get here today. To all of our family, friends, teachers, school staff, and administration, without your support through the past 4 years, we would not be standing here today. I'd like to give a special thank you to my parents, teachers, and counselor for supporting me throughout this journey. Thank you. Initially, when I was tasked with bidding you all farewell, I wanted to tell you all how far you've come. We have survived not only a pandemic, but also a hurricane, and we are still feeling the effects of both. And that's on top of the normal high school hurdles of tests, relationship drama, and a severe lack of hoodies and Crocs. I can safely say we are the first graduating class to do that, and the fact that we are here today is a memento to our perseverance and drive to succeed. We have made it, and we should all be proud. But we all already know that. We are all very well aware of both the heaven and the hell we have gone through these past few years. It's impossible to forget it. Yes, these pressures have compounded us into the stars we are today, but who am I to tell you that when I've only gone through the exact same situations? We should all be proud of how far we have come in spite of the many obstacles. But I also hope that one day we will look back and feel proud of how far we have gone. It's easy to look at the world today and feel powerless. It's easy to see the establishment, the wealthy, the privileged, and to think that there is no possible way that you could make a difference. It's so easy to feel small and to fall quiet. Too much time has been spent staying quiet, and now it is our turn to be loud. When you look at the world ahead of you, the world we are about to set foot in, do not see it as an obstacle to avoid, but rather a canvas to paint or clay to mold. Every single person here today is capable of changing the world, regardless of your past, your grades, your college, your job, the amount of money or friends you have. It all becomes irrelevant when it comes to the arduous task of changing the world. Because the truth is, there is no one way to change the world. Margaret Mead, a hugely accomplished anthropologist and inductee into the National Women's Hall of Fame, once said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." Changing the world doesn't start with a huge accomplishment, but rather a small event. No one expects you to graduate from high school and immediately end world hunger or global warming, although if you can, that would be appreciated. What you can do, though, is face the world in front of you and carve your own path. Change your own world. Make a difference in the lives of those close to you, and the rest will follow. A change in the life of one person is enough to evoke the change in the lives of many. Evoking change in your community pushes the pattern elsewhere. A positive change begins with a positive action, and we are all beyond capable of that. Every smile and wave you give brightens a person's day. Every act of service you provide makes the world a little less dark. Every time you cast a vote for Black lives, women's rights, LGBTQ equality, you are not only changing legislation, but showing that somewhere there is someone who cares, and that does more to change the world than you can ever imagine. Together, all of our small acts of change will turn into a revolution. It takes more than one star to light up the night sky, but when I look in front of me tonight, I see galaxies. America is a country built on change. Revolutions in every century, from the poor to immigrants, Black and brown people, the working class, women, disabled individuals, to the queer and trans folks. Everyone who was perceived powerless made the biggest difference of all. And it all started with singular actions, compounding from millions into what we know today. Remember that although you are shaped by the circumstances of your past, you are not defined by it, and it does not determine your future. In the coming years, as we enter the next stage of our lives, whether it be the workforce, college, technical studies, or something else entirely, we will all be provided with multitudes of chances to make differences. The new people you will meet, the new opportunities you will be given, the more votes you will cast, the more life you will live. As we are released here today, out into the wild, I hope that each and every one of you knows that you are changing the world. Don't be complacent in the events of our time. Don't feel powerless in the face of the establishment. With every step you take, the bones of the earth shake. With every word you speak, the bounds of possibility are pushed to the limit. You are strong, fierce, and powerful. You are going to change the world.
Dr. Ken Ortling, Superintendent of St. Charles Parish Public Schools, will now give his message.
Good evening. Once again, welcome parents, family, teachers, board members, employees, and most importantly, welcome again, graduating class 2022. While nothing accomplished this year has been without pitfalls, heartache, frustration, and seemingly unsurmountable challenges in the midst of adversity, hurricanes, and a pandemic, we did not waver in our approach and steadfast commitment to ensuring each student was provided the necessary developmental tools and opportunities to prepare them for their future. If you are a St. Charles Parish Public Schools employee, I ask that you please stand to be recognized for your service to our students, their families, our community, and each other. Please stand. Thank you. As mentioned before to our graduates, you have had a remarkable journey the last 2 years. From platooning with classmates on an AB schedule due to the pandemic, to platooning this year due to the natural disaster that impacted both Hahnville High School and Destrehan High School. Yet you made it here tonight. Wow. Congratulations. While you have heard many pieces of great advice, mine centers on something that Mr. Gonzalez mentioned, by John Maxwell's story, grounded in principles that help you overcome many of the obstacles that you faced not only this year or last year, but throughout your entire life to make it before this graduation ceremony tonight. For my advisory students, Monet, Alyssa, Tanya, and Alette, sorry you get to hear the story again. I hope it's better the second time. Switzerland. For those of you who don't know, it's a small mountainous country in Europe, in between France and Italy. And in Switzerland, there's some mountains that you and I could probably climb, more than likely you, in a day. And during that day, you would make your way up to the mountain and then camp at the top of the mountain. So what happens is groups of friends or family gathers at the bottom of the mountain and meet up with their guide. And their guide gathers them all together and starts this trek up the mountain. Well, something is pretty amazing about halfway through that trek up the mountain. 4 to 5 hours in, you come upon a very large log cabin, and it's beautiful. Of course, after hiking for about 4 or 5 hours, you're pretty hungry. You're pretty tired. But man, when you open that door to that log cabin, you can smell the roasted turkey, the buttermilk biscuits, the sweet aroma of cake and cookies. You walk in and see that they're getting ready for lunch. So you just kind of sit there at a table to relax, rest, and refresh your body. You see, people go into the halfway house to eat, to laugh, and enjoy each other's company, and just kind of take in the wonderful, refreshing time and view. Then about an hour and a half after being there eating, the mountain climber guide says, guys, it's time to get back on your gear and make your way up to the rest of the mountain. And something odd happens about that time, and this is a fact. About half of those that started the journey say, you know what, I'm good. I'm good with putting on the additional gear, putting on my boots, and walking the way back up the rest of the mountain. They say, you go on up. We'll meet you here tomorrow morning when you're on your way back down. So then the people that want to get to the top of the mountain put their stuff back on, walk out the door, gather their equipment, and those that remain grab a little bit more food, play a few more card games, dance a little bit, maybe sing a few songs around the piano, and then eventually sit near the fire in these large overstuffed chairs. They are truly just enjoying themselves. But then something funny happens. About 4:30, 5 o'clock, it gets very eerie and silent. And an odd thing happens. One by one, those climbers that stayed to rest make their way to a huge window. And outside the window, you can see the top of the mountain. And as they're looking out the top of the mountain, they're seeing their friends starting to set up camp. They're seeing lights turn on. And they realize at that moment that they made a mistake. That they sold their mission to go to that top of the mountain for a few hours of comfort. After looking, they silently don't say a word to each other and quietly go to bed. Then the next day arrives, around 11 o'clock. You can start to hear voices outside the log cabin. Laughter, friends making their way into the large oak doors to the log cabin. They're high-fiving, talking proudly what they've seen, where they've been, what their experience was, how they grab hold of each other's arms to overcome some barriers, some boulders, right? They even show their pictures on their phones of all the campers at the top of the mountain standing there with their flag. The people who remained didn't say much. They just kind of ate their lunch and started their way back down the mountain with the rest of the group. At the bottom of the mountain, those that completed the mission, once again, were hugging their friends and telling stories, once again, of their trials and tribulations. They paid the price and understood now is the time to reach your mission. The ones that stayed in the halfway house just kind of hung their head, slipped off, got in their cars, and left. Because they realized they're never going to be who they wanted to be, they're never going to do what they wanted to do, and they're never going to see what they wanted to see. Because when they were at the halfway house, now's the time to rest, but most importantly, then go on. You see, there are no accidental achievements in life, none. No one, and I mean no one, that's ever reached the top of a mountain, won a game, won a competition, made an A on a test, has ever accomplished any of those goals by asking those others around them, how did that happen? How did I get here? Any accomplishment, no matter the result, nothing is accidental. And everything worth achieving is an uphill climb. You didn't earn your diploma or opportunity to walk across this stage tonight without overcoming adversity and having the self-discipline, the effort and energy to achieve your goal. There's only one pain or two pains in life. There's the pain of self-discipline that lasts a short time, but that the achievement lasts forever. And then there's the pain of regret that will ache until you die. Many people want to be inspired to do the work without ever putting forth the energy, the effort, or cultivating the self-discipline to accomplish their goals. It's not either effort, energy, or self-discipline. It's all three: energy, effort, and self-discipline. Energy, effort, and self-discipline. Without each, journeys lead to failures and goals become unattainable. So graduates, I encourage you to set your goals, but most importantly, expend the energy, put forth the effort, and cultivate the self-discipline it takes to accomplish them. Congratulations to each and every one of you. We expect great things from you, and go Tigers!
Mr. Alex Suffren, Dr. Ken Ortling, and Mr. Jose Gonzalez will present the graduates with their diplomas.
Aletta Lee Matthews. Brody Lloyd Cossian. Jacob Barnhill. Emily Adele Bodwin. Alyssa Kate Bordelon. Shay Elaine Brassett. Amy Champagne. Tanya Lynn Cheney. Gracie Morgan Crochet. Lily Rose DeLon. Madeline Maria Day. Brady Paul Dufresne. Carly Christina Dufresne. Mackenzie Grace Dufresne. Avery Sue Edgar. Zachary Lee Elliott. Alexander James Evans. Ava Mae Fontenot. Charles Michael Franks. Anna Claire Fuselier. Shelby Jean Perrier Garcia. Sarah Michelle Gossam. Camille Elise Genius. Paige Alexis Gibson. Taylor Marie Goodson. Monet Nigeda Gordon. Layla Cherie Grant. Harley Elizabeth Grell. Reagan Danielle Harold. Anijah Whitney Higgerson. Anaya Lene Johnson. Mackenzie Ann Kleber. Maji Jemani Liban. Anne Marie Teresa McMillan. Aaron David Meir. Braden Michael Monfrey. Trista Margaret Knockham. Katie Elizabeth Ortego. Brooklyn Grace Perkins. Zamian Bryant Robinson. Isabella Catalina Rodriguez. Dylan Wade Ronkiel. Sarah Michelle Roussel. Jocelyn Corinne Seipel. Jonathan Desarn. Juliana Josette Simino. Zoe Elise Terrio. Adam Michael Vidros. Caitlin Michelle Oquam. Sanaya Soleil Bailey. Gabrielle Alyssa Bush. Corinne Cecile Caulfield. Madeline Amanda Coffey. Brianna Michelle Davis. Colin Michael Gallen. Kayla Lee Lavin. Jaquel Ayana Lawson. Macy Lynn Louvier. Ayana Cheyenne Love. Marcia Elizabeth Nugent. Emma Marie Plocky. Aiden Joseph Shabbat. Hannah Faye Thomas. Laura Hope Van Etta. Lainey Elizabeth Wagaspack. Brady Christopher Babin. Margaret Claire Bailey. Kaylin Elizabeth Barrios. Madison Patricia Brewer. Cameron Jamel Brown. Mackenzie Lynn Burbacker. Rhett Atley Bassell. Logan Anthony Cavalier. Leanna Paige Kazanov. Dylan Isabella Chavez. Jamari Janae Cooper. Samantha Lynn Crochet. Addison Elizabeth Danos. Donovan Ray Dempster. Kyle Patrick Doucette. Anne-Marie Hope Dufresne. Kayla Monet Dyson. Mia Grace Frazier. Damian Frank Hammond. Kennedy Gabrielle Harris. Kirsten Michelle Knight. Carly Jolynn Knowles. Charles Mason Keith Looney. Christian Rumar. Hunter Joseph Martin. Peyton Joseph McDonough. Quincy Dale McGuffey. Yunaris Jacqueline Medina Zapata. Ivanice Rose Ramirez Cedeno. Danica Lynn Robichaud. Catalina Salinas Taveras. Daisha Michelle Summers. Kevinika Kayana Williams. Alasia Woods. Evan Michael Adams. Eliani. Abby Eliani Aguilar. Cameron James Alfred. Damian Raymond August. Auburn Monique Austin. Sergey Austin. Owen Eisen. Rebecca Jolene Barrera. Kaylee Bahi. Macy Lynn Thea Beasley. Adam Joseph Becknell. Sebastian Lee Becknell. Mayan Coy Belliard. Albert Joseph Bregman III. Maddie Michelle Bernard. Evante Eric Bickham. Nicholas John Blanchard. Ellie Michelle Bluen. Idari Bocanegra. Gage Stephen Boudreau. Katie Thomas Bourgeois. Zion Christacia Brady. Austin Sterling Bro. Chad Michael Bro, Jr. Jacob Alexander Bro. Darnell Dejan Brown. Nija Nichelle Brown. Kate Michelle Bruce. Davin Legene Bryant. Ian Michael Broussard. Grant Michael Kane. Caroline Marie Kam. Athen Nanaba Canyon. Hayden Philip Carmen. Olivia Jo Lee Carpenter. Ileana Yasmin Carranza. Chance Ian Carter. Karen Celadon Luan. Emma Grace Champagne. Corey Joseph Champagne. Sean Lewis Champagne. Grace Helen Chatham. Hannah K. Chatham. Candice Michelle Chester. Peyton James Chasson. Imani Andre Coleman. Anaya Elisa Coleman. Caden Joseph Commodell. Connor James Commodell. Gabriella Marie Como. Jeremiah Jamal Kamani. Braden Jacob Cooper. Landon Michael Cortez. Emily Maxine Crotwell. Danny Asael Cruz, Jr. Jalen Amelia Dagrapon. Danette Andrea Darrensburg. Jason Andrew Dempster II. Whitney Marie Dempster. Cameron Noel Diamond. Jean-Francois DiMaggio IV. Devin Isaiah Douglas. Stephen Duckworth. Caden Joseph Dufresne. Kirsten Renee Dufresne. Madison Paige Dufresne. Zane Gregory Dufresne. Lawson Douglas Dugas. Courtney Chantrell Dunmiles. Hannah Nicole Dunn. Kaylee Lynn Dunn. Paige Victoria Dunn. Darren Michael Dyson. Kenneth Charles Ely. Tanner Robert Eaton. Emily Antonia Angolio. Caden Alexander Eubanks. Gabrielle Marie Fabb. Kimber Joan Farmer. Caleb Marie Ferguson. Erin Eileen Finn. Jordan Rubianne Phelps. Chatelain Jayla Ford. Denton Michael Ford. Mitchell Douglas France Jr. Ada Jocelyn Franco Garcia. Take it with me. Timothy Joseph Gann. Nasir Kanye Gardner. Oriana Denise Gordon. Javon Wally Gray II. Jaden Green. Hayden Michael Griffin. Julian Russell Grow. JC Alea Ari Groves. Royal Husan Grover. Landon Michael Gidry. Benjamin Clark Gilliot. Ethan Garrett Gunnels. Cole David Hanneman. Alan Michael Harris. Sharmika Kathleen Harris. Jayla Jaquel Hawkins. Jake Ryan Hebert. Albert Henderson, Jr. Hank Douglas Henderson. Caitlin Tia Hester. Jasmine May Hill. Carson Mallory Hodges. Sophie Elizabeth Hogan. Brian Keith Hohensee Jr. Ashlyn Marie Hooper. Jakara Edward Howard. Tanaya Lene Howard. Gerald Lee Bucky. David Huerta. Madison Elise Hunter. Shaquille Jawan Hunter. Quentin John Hyde. Wyatt John Ignazak. Nevaeh Ingram. Jamisha Chantrell Jackson. Petronica Brianne Jackson. Ayla J. Carlin Jones III. Jassan Malik Joseph. Jeremy Jupiter. Troy Lynn Kendrick III. Ashley Elizabeth Kennedy. Kimaya Lynn Kennedy. Ajaya Janae Kennedy. Zaria Monet Knight. Addison Tyler Carr. Lauren Margaret Coper. Nicholas Paul Lacaze. Aaliyah Landry. Tatiana Elani Randolph. Colin David Lee. J.C. Philip Lee. Jeremiah James Lee. Cade Adam Lewis. Elena Renee Lewis. Dania Denise Lockett. Jatara Monet Lloyd. Jared Tyrese Lucas. Nyla Sarai Madison. Ethan Thomas Mayer.
You're all right, babe.
Zachary Michael Mayer. Leanna Joan Mays. Jalen Michael Markey. Max Joseph Martinez. Rico Sandra Maton. Colby Michelle Mayu. Charles Henry Mays IV. Alyssa Nicole McCulley. Bryce James McNulty. Gage Joseph Michel. Jude Forrest Milford. Bryson Miller. Makai Mitchell. Sean Nixon Jr. Caleb Alexander Molina. Aubrey Madison Money. Joshua Andrew Monroe. Cade Michael Morales. Tori Morgan Jr. Najee Alexis Mott. Mason Bryce Muskovich. Dorian Narcisse. Alante Nicholas. Alanda Sarah Nickel. Alan Joseph Noel II. Deshaun Jabari Noel. George Foster Norwood IV. Jaden Elizabeth Nunez. Blandon Nathan Ober. Allie Lynn Ockman. Gabriel Wayne Olivier. Colin Anthony O'Neill. Kaylee Idana Oriana Hernandez. Ahmad Page. Isabella Anne-Marie Palmisano. Kyle James Parker. Wayne Christopher Parsons. Caleb Randolph Perez. Jayla Elizabeth Pettitant. Kaylee Elaine Piku. Jaquan Keontae Pierre. Aiden Joseph Cochet. Jaquan Durrell Price. Emily Mae Ross. Tylen Anthony Poyer. Julian Christopher Quillen. Mario Randazzo Jr. Jeremiah Raymond. Monty Lynn Reel. Matthew John Reckon. Evan James Reed. Caitlin Alyssa Reyna. Luke James Richard. Tamanika Richard. JC Dakota Robert. Kevin Robinson. Mia Bella Rocco. Dane Thomas Rodriguez. Grayson Cole Rogers. Raquel Marie Brownhart. Paul Ruiz III. Rogelio Eduardo Ruiz. Hajime Renee Samuel. Sophia Paris Sandusky. Tyler Sargent. Xander Savage. Evan Michael Savoie. Aspen Lee Saxon. Gary Nicholas Schubert. Emily Sue Schmill. Nicholas Joseph Schuley. Christopher Scott III. Jarian Julian Shelby. Miara Renee Simmons. Manaya Renee Simon. Elena Michelle Smith. Gregory John Smith III. Jaron Michael Smith. Kejan Khalil Smith. Nivea Anise Smothers. Manaya Chance Channing Spencer. Ethan Michael Stein. Juliana Michelle Stevens. Jackson Reed Stevens. Catherine Ravi Stutz. Joseph Dwayne Silve, Jr. Dominic Murphy Taranto. Peyton Michael Taranto. Donovan Joseph Tossan. Rafe Patrick Tozan. Blake Termini. Christopher Nicholas Daniel Thibodeau. JC Marie Thibodeau. Christiana Atrice Thompson. Justin Ryan Tony Jr. Julia Lon Tran. Dylan Turner. Mally Lynn Vanacore. Cole Michael Villaseñor. Raul Isaac Villegas. Damian Mitchell Wallace. Caleb Wayne Warren. Rydell Charles Washington. Nathan Ray White. Tate Michael White. Adeline Rose Whitney. Aaliyah Jamaria Williams. Anaya Williams. Keon Malik Williams. Meadow Sage Wolf. Wesley Anton Mall. Elijah Sean Woodall. Aiden Zane Wright. Donnell Travell Young. Renee India Young. Preston Charles Zerang. Daquita Mitt. How about a hand for the Hahnville High School class of 2022?
Please rise and remain standing for the benediction given by Beta President Tanya Chain, followed by the alma mater.
I ask that you please bow your head and close your eyes at this time. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for allowing us to gather here safely this evening, as well as blessing us with the teachers and school staff who guided us along the path leading up to this final moment, when we throw our caps and say goodbye to childhood. I pray that you bless us as we step through the doors of the real world as adults. Take away any fears we may have as we enter a new chapter of our lives. Give us strength and courage to overcome any obstacles we face on our road to success. Just as you have given us strength the past 2 years to overcome the mental and physical challenges of COVID-19 and Hurricane Ida. Light the way you have placed for us and let us not stray away from your plan. I pray that everyone arrives home safely and enjoys the rest of their night. Gracious and loving God, in your name we pray. Amen.